Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video here with Millie Girl. Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video on Weight Watchers Freestyle. Millie and I are going to start off this video with some coffee this morning. To start off with, I'm nursing. I always want to say this. I've said it, and I always say it in the beginning of my videos so everybody knows I eat more in a typical day than an average person, and that's because I get more points because I'm nursing. So typically I would get 23 points a day when I'm not nursing, but being that I'm nursing, I get 41 points a day, and that works for me, and I'm able to lose, so I haven't had to adjust that at all, and I've not noticed any kind of decrease in milk supply. She is getting big with my milk, aren't you? By the way, in this video, you're going to hear the kids because I can't do a formal video because my kids are always in the background. especially you heard Ren yelling. But, so I get 41 points a day, which is a lot more than an average person, but nursing kind of counteracts that, and I'm still able to lose. So, on top of that, I've mentioned this before, this is probably not the smartest tip. I'm not giving a tip. I'm just saying this is what I do. This is probably not the smartest thing to do, but it's working for me, and it's something I enjoy every day, and I've not been able to find anything lower in points that I actually like. So every morning, pretty much every morning, I go to Dunkin' Donuts and get a caramel coffee with caramel and cream. So this morning, a couple days ago, I picked up this blonde roast Starbucks iced coffee. I really like this one. Normally I get the, is it unsweetened? I don't get the blonde roast. But last time I got this, I got the blonde roast by Starbucks, the iced coffee. And then I've got this International Delight Caramel Macchiato Creamer. It is not low in points. In fact, it is pretty high. Hey, it is pretty high in points, but it works for me. And so I've not been able to find a low point coffee that I enjoy, and I enjoy my sweet coffee every day, my caramel sweet coffee every day. So normally I do not count my coffee each day, and I do that because it's something that I enjoy, and I know that it's always so many points. Like the coffee I get at Dunkin' is like 17 points, I think. And so I just make my coffee, and I don't count this every day. I feel so hesitant about saying that, but that's just what I do. I mean, and it works. I'm still losing weight, and so it works for now. I'd love to find a lower point option, but this is just what I enjoy, and as long as it's working, it's something that I want to be able to continue. And that's just me, and that's just what works for me. So to start off, I've got my ice in my prettier cup. I'm using this just because it's prettier for the video. Alright, so I do not do any measuring. Like I said, I don't know exactly how many points that I do this for. I'm just saying that this is what works for me, and I don't measure it. I just do it kind of to taste. And I might not drink all this. That seems like a lot of coffee, but I do have a lot of ice in here. And then I just pour it to my liking, which that will probably be good. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more. Sorry, I had to take a little break. And then I'm just going to taste it and see if that's how I like it. Stir it up. See if that's good. And that's good. So, there it is. Like I said though, I feel like that's not like a Weight Watcher friendly meal, but I wanted to include it because this is a What I Eat in a Day video, and that is one thing that I am putting in my mouth today to eat. So I wanted to include that, even though it's not a very good tip, but that's just something I eat every day, so I'm not gonna not include it. So that is actually gonna be my breakfast for today. Coffee is my breakfast every morning. Like, I hardly ever actually eat anything for breakfast. That is just what I eat for breakfast every day. I haven't been playing outside. I wanted to share what I am making the kids for lunch today, because I've seen this like on Pinterest, stuff like that. So I'm gonna try it. I've never tried this. I want to see how the kids like it. I actually just saw somebody also post about it on Instagram. If you guys follow Kate from the Small Things vlog, I love her, following her on Instagram. I'm gonna make a muffin tin lunch for the kids. I've seen other people do this, and I've never tried it, but she did it for her kids today, and I was talking about how her kids love it. This is not like what I'm eating, but I thought I'd just show it in here. and I thought it just seemed fun. I don't know how Ren's gonna do with it. I feel like she's gonna pick around and eat like the cheese out of it mostly. But it may be something to where if they think it's fun and they eat really good out of it. So it's gonna be like a snacky lunch, but which is fine. I do that for my kids all the time anyways. But it might be something where I can get like their own individual like 6-count muffin tin or something. But I'm gonna put it together and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks when I put it together. Okay, so this is it. I've got some string cheese, granola bar, got some turkey in here, raspberries, blackberries. Is that it? Yeah. So I think it's super fun. I'm gonna see how the kids like it. All right, I got you a lunch. What do you think about this lunch today? Does that look fun? All right, Ren, so listen, I think what we're gonna do is, Lainey, you get from here over, you get those, and Ren can have all this, okay? And what I tell y'all, she's gonna go for the cheese. Does that look fun? What do you think about that? I thought that would be fun for you. Y'all gonna eat it all up? I am getting ready to do lunch. It is about 1:30 and I just got the kids done for a nap. So, well, 2 of the kids. You probably see Lainey back there. I'm gonna make some fried rice for lunch today. We actually ate this for supper last night. Ethan brought the leftovers today. So I'm just gonna make like a whole, like another batch by myself. This is so, so good. If you're a Japanese lover, like we are, this is super good. I'm actually just gonna make 1 serving of it for today because I don't know if I'll have it for lunch tomorrow. And it's super easy to make, so it's not like you're spending a ton of time in the kitchen making this for lunch. So, what you're gonna need, actually you can make this any way that you want it. You can add as much as you'd like or as little as you'd like. So, for like last night, we added chicken to it and onions and broccoli. What I really wish I had was zucchini because that would be so good. I love zucchini. But for today, the only vegetable I'm putting in it, I do have an onion, but I don't want to cut it up just for this, just a little bit of it. Or I might actually do that. I may cut a little bit up because I may have it for lunch tomorrow too. I'm going to do some frozen broccoli. I'm going to grab my onion and cut that up. And I'm going to start by cooking that. And while that's cooking, I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of this minute rice, and it'll make about a cup once it's cooked. But I'm going to use a half a cup of dried minute rice and go ahead and cook that. So let me get my veggies started. So I'm only going to use a little bit of this onion because I'm only making a little bit, just 1 serving of the rice. And so I'm just going to use a little bit, and I've never put an onion in the refrigerator, but I'm guessing you can do that to save it for tomorrow in case I want it. So I'm just, and I may not even use all of this because I don't want like a ton of onion, but I'm just going to chop this, throw it in here. I actually don't think I'm going to use all this. All right, I'm going to do that for now. All I want is just a little bit, and I'm going to throw some broccoli. That's good. So broccoli. And then I'm just going to spray some cooking spray. You could totally do some olive oil, but this is 0 points. So I'm going to try this, and if it's not cooking right, I'll just use olive oil, which normally this does fine. All right, so while my veggies are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start cooking my rice. I've got the water starting to boil. So I'm going to do making a mess. A 1/2 cup of this. All right, so the water is boiling. I'm going to throw that in there. Alright, and that is done. So now all I got to do is let this give it about 5 minutes and the rest will be done. Super, super easy. Veggies are done. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it in here. And then I've got 1 egg in here. You can do as many as you want. I'm just going to do 1. I did 3 yesterday, but it was, I fed like, I did like 4 servings of it, and I fed my whole family with it. So I'm going to go ahead and cook that in the same pan because there's no point in dirtying up another pan. Fry that, scramble that up. All right, I like to make sure it's chopped really small, and then I'm going to throw that in here. And then I'm going to take some soy sauce and do a couple dashes of that. Not much. That's probably too much, but I don't measure it. All right, so I'm gonna pour it in my bowl. This is like a big serving. Like this is like, will fill you up for sure. This is a good bit. I did put probably a little more soy sauce than I did yesterday when I made it. but I do like soy sauce. The last thing you're gonna do, and this is what makes this dish. This is yum yum sauce. Just like, I've been so skeptical about trying this stuff because I'm like, nothing would compare to an actual Japanese restaurant's sauce. This is just as good. It's so good, and it is point heavy. It is 6 points for 2 tablespoons, and then the rice is 5 points, and that's all I count is for the rice. Everything else is free, so it's an 11-point dish. Depending on how much of this you use, I'm just going to use 2 tablespoons, and so I put it in here to make it last longer, and I'm just going to drizzle it all over my dish. And like I said, you could add chicken to this, which you could do like 0-point chicken. And voila, does that not look so good? I will give credit where credit is due. I did not come up with this recipe, but Instagram is the best place to find so many different recipes, different like food ideas. That's where I get pretty much all my food ideas is from Instagram. Weight Watching, if you guys follow Weight Watching with Babies, is her Instagram name. She posted this. I don't know if she came up with it, but she did post this on her profile like sometime last week or something. It's super, super yummy. So if you guys try it, you'll have to let me know how you liked it. This is an 11-point lunch, and it'd actually be a really, really good supper too. And you can even bulk it up by adding more stuff. It is supper time. I have something different. I don't know how to change shirts, but we are doing super simple for supper. Ethan had a ball game today, so we decided just to eat out because we didn't get to, it's like 8:30 and we never eat this late, so there's no way I was coming home to cook. So of course when we eat out, normally it is Chick-fil-A. This is actually the girls' stuff. If you have not noticed, you need to go on the Weight Watcher app. For those of you guys who are on Weight Watchers, a lot of or I think several of the things at Chick-fil-A has changed in points. One of them being, some of them are good, some of them are not good. The Diet Lemonade is now more points. It used to be 1 point for a large. Now it's like more than that. I don't know, 4 or 5, 6, I don't know. But I know it's more, but some things have went down in points as well. So today I always get the chicken soup, and then I also got a grilled chicken sandwich this time, which I don't remember what the grilled chicken sandwich used to be, but it is 5 points. And then I added some honey roasted barbecue sauce to it, which is 2 points. So super yummy. I think 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 11-point supper, including the crackers in my soup. The soup is 3 points, crackers is 1. I'm trying to remember to include all the points for you guys. And then the sandwich was 5 with the sauce is 2, so 7 points total for the sandwich. So this is our supper tonight, Chick-fil-A. Just a super simple supper. So the kids, or everybody else is already starting to eat. So, but I wanted to show you guys what our supper was. This is definitely my go-to when we have to eat out and do fast food. Super simple, easy suppers. Chick-fil-A is almost always my go-to. Alright guys, so it is the end of the night. I'm getting ready to eat my last point. So I wanted to share with you guys what I eat pretty much every single night as my snack, and sometimes during the day too, because I love it so much. So I've got a chopped banana. I've shared this last time, but this is what I eat pretty much every single day. I mean, I know I shared it last time, but it's so good. Then I've got 3 points worth of melted peanut butter that I'm just going to pour all over this. And then what makes it so good is some mini chocolate chips. I do 2 teaspoons, which is a point apiece. So 2 points worth of mini chocolate chips. I do like 2 like heaping teaspoons. So, oh my goodness, this makes it so good. Like I said in my last video though, I feel like you can make this so many different ways. You could chop up like a little mini candy bar, which are usually like a couple points each, or you could do that, and then mini chocolate chips, or you can really do pretty much anything. You could do fat-free Red Whip on top, or some, whatever. But this is like my favorite snack ever. My favorite Weight Watcher like lower point snack, which it is 5 points, 3 for the peanut butter, 2 for the chocolate chips. You could put less chocolate chips if you wanted to make it, or less peanut butter, but I always have the points, so it's my favorite snack. So I am ending my day with 27 out of 41 points. So really, I ate probably when I'm most of the time I do eat all my points, not counting my coffee. Really, whenever you think of, I mean, I have 14 extra points I could use. There's my coffee that I drank this morning. So really, I'm sure I stayed within my points. But like I said, that's just what works for me, is not counting my coffee every day. Normally I eat most of my 41 points, but today I just so happened to have that many left over. My lunch filled me up so much that I didn't need to snack any today. So yeah, I definitely recommend that because it filled me up until we ate at 8:15 tonight. So but that is going to be it. I'm going to go finish eating this. I'm going to edit this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.